Hello everyone, Jeff here with the Indiana Liquor Group, and we are here with another episode of Mixing It Up with Bill.
Yeah.
And you know what, Bill? This you didn't have a choice on.
I had no choice. Well, you're not going to twist my arm to make an old-fashioned, ever.
So as he spilled the beans, it is an old-fashioned, but here's the thing. This is a dessert old-fashioned, unlike any old-fashioned you've ever had. That's why I said you have to feature that this month. So you didn't have a choice. So let's get right into it so we can tell the fine folks here what awesomeness
Yeah,
this is.
that's all.
It
we
leaves
need
you
to say.
speechless.
Yeah.
Exactly, I'm speechless.
So we're going with Starlight as our foundation. So the foundation of every good old-fashioned is a great bourbon. So Jeff, you want to tell us about the foundation here?
So the Starlight is another store pick that Indian Liquor Group did, and this is really going to be a 60-20-20 mash bill. It's a sweet mash. It comes out of Starlight in southern Indiana, and let me tell you something. Every year we've done a store pick of this, and it just gets better and better. Their bourbon, you new right away it was going to be good.
Yeah.
Back 4 or 5 years ago when I think I was involved in one of the first picks. And as we've gotten through each year, it just gets better. Yeah. Their bourbon is just really good.
That's what he said. As soon as we opened this up and took our first couple sips here, trying out the base, I mean, it's fantastic. Every time we have a new bourbon, it gets better and better.
Absolutely. So what better way than to use a good sweet mash bourbon in with this nice dessert old-fashioned. And what do we call this old-fashioned?
So we're going to call this the carrot cake old-fashioned. So great dessert old-fashioned. Great to have all day long. You have dessert all day long. Nothing wrong with that. So we have 2 ounces as our base of our old-fashioned. So classic start. We're going to go on a couple adventures here, some twists. Let's get the classic ingredients out of the way first.
Absolutely.
All right, so we have the 2 ounces of the bourbon, and then we're going to put our triple sec in. All right, so we have our... Do you know how to pronounce that? I never know how to pronounce that word.
De Kuyper.
De Kuyper. So we got our De Kuyper triple sec. So I use this in other videos we've watched instead of having an orange peel. You can have an orange peel if you like, but I like this.
Yes.
It adds a little extra spirit to the
Absolutely.
holidays. So we have 3/4 of an ounce of our triple sec in place of the orange. Right? And then the other classic ingredient we have in our old fashioned, we have some grenadine. Right? So I use that instead of adding cherries.
Yes.
You don't have cherries on hand, just a quick little splash of grenadine in there, right? And then our last traditional old-fashioned ingredient, we have our orange bitters, right? So I have these on hand. Angostura is a great option.
Absolutely.
Typically, orange bitters goes best in old-fashioned, but you can choose whatever one you want.
Yeah.
But Angostura is available nearly everywhere.
Absolutely.
So we'll do about 3 to 4 drops of some bitters. So now here comes the fun part.
This is pay attention. If you haven't listened to anything, this is a part you need to pay attention to because this is special.
This is it. So a little different than normal. We're going to put a little bit of lemon juice in old fashioned. I know it's weird. It's kind of heresy for some people. We're going to put some lemon juice in there. So we're going to go 1/2 ounce of freshly squeezed lemon juice. So this is really important. If you do not like things overly sweet, or if you like things really sweet, skip the lemon.
Absolutely.
But if you wanted to cut it a little bit, this is probably going to be a good option because this can get very, very sweet,
yes.
Especially with the triple sec, the grenadine, and with this special ingredient of our simple syrup.
Yes.
So Jeff, we used this back a few months ago.
We did.
When we did our the penicillin antidote. That was our October feature cocktail. So we had some of this still laying around. So the base of this is our honey ginger simple syrup, right? So honey simple syrup, equal parts honey and water. Take it to a boil, but with the ginger, make sure we chop up some ginger roots and boil it with the honey. Oh, so that's the base of this. Now, everything that makes it carrot cake is all of this stuff here, right? So we don't have a true recipe for this. My wife just made this up one day. She tested it as it went along, so I encourage you to do the same thing. Make up your own recipe. So some things that are involved here. We have allspice, nutmeg, we have cinnamon, whole cloves, star anise. We have the honey as the base.
My goodness.
So all your great baking ingredients, just start adding. Goes
now, did you do this as it was boiling, or did you do this after the fact?
As it was boiling.
As it was boiling.
Yeah, as it was
so you just kind of add to it as the honey, the ginger, and the water is all boiling together. You add in these other ingredients.
Yeah.
Folks, I encourage you to play around with this because this really is this is the difference maker right here.
And there's not a whole lot in here. There's only 1/2 ounce or so. If you want to make it more carrot cakey, add some more. We only have half an ounce of the honey simple syrup.
Oh, and in mine you can kind of see all of the
Stuff
all
in
the
there, yeah.
spices kind of floating around there, which makes it even better.
So if you don't like to see that, if you don't like the grainy part of it, just shake it.
up.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
just stirred here since. I guess we probably should shake it. I broke my classic rule.
It's okay.
Because it has citrus in it. I'm not used to having citrus in an old fashioned.
I'm
All right,
telling you.
Jeff.
So for Christmas, for the holiday season, this is going to be perfect for that. So let's give it a try.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's liquid carrot cake. That's unbelievable.
Oh my goodness. If you don't want to come to the tasting for any other reason, then come to the tasting for just this.
Yeah.
Walk in, say I'm here to try the carrot cake old fashioned, and you're not going to leave.
No.
That's it. Yeah, I mean, you're going to want to leave, but you're not going to leave. It's just that good. I can't say it any other way, and that you just have to come check it out and experiment with this. And if you do, comment on Facebook. Let us know what your recipe is. But again, check out the carrot cake old fashioned at our next tasting this month.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.